Game 1 brought to you by Progressive kicks off now.
Oh, this is an exciting morning. Everybody has waited all weekend to get to today and start mixing things up between all the regions here. And like we've all made mention to multiple times on both ends of the field, it's been a very exciting story, in particular for Redacted. They're trying to not keep it that way, though. NOVO Esports are going to be the first on the board here. It was a quick amount of pressure. Nico all the way on his own. And just a quick challenge on the goal line.
Yeah, really nice center ball there by Nico. Little double tap mid. Giek was just able to get on the end of it and dunk it through. Yeah, like the desk have been talking about, we're really going to be paying close attention to Chronic. Not feeling well, but still showing up for his team. How's he going to be doing on the pitch? That's looking pretty good as he almost gets another goal for his team. Giek will, but it was a Chronic with his setup initially.
This is very classic, I think, you know, EU gameplay here. These very speedy follow-ups, and for Redacted, you're going to have to anticipate a lot of these shots. Too committed on the play there. It was 2Piece having to race back. Does manage to get the boost and some time for Redacted here as NOVO takes their shot attempt to the backboard. It's a rare miss. I think he expected there to be a touch on in transition. That was very quick though for Redacted. Great sign from them. You're gonna have to be quick with it. Big demo could have opened it up. It does. And 2Piece able to put Redacted on the board.
It looks like 2Piece. Oh, I think he breathed a sigh of relief here because that touch was sort of through the smoke. He wasn't sure if he put it in directly. Was it going to hit the post and bounce awkwardly, but it does go in.
NOVO Esports, they started off with a lot of pressure. Redacted's been able to adapt to them and kind of match pace off the ceiling, reset to the backboard here. Follow-up coming through. It's a slow floater. The dunk doesn't come in, and the ball is wide. It was a good play, though.
I mean, Talk just he arrived too soon. He came in so quickly. Look at the passing, though. There we go. Redacted to tie the game. They missed a pretty clear-cut chance before this, but they didn't panic. Look at that from 2Piece. 50 mid to Talk, back down to him. Excellent team play from the North Americans. He does use it to get one stop on the play, but for a while there, NOVO looking in trouble again. It's Redacted who had the better second half of the game. There's a physical play once more, opening up the goal.
I love this. This is honestly, this is not only aggression, but it's confidence. The bump, the setup, Wavy just full sending steam ahead on into that net there. Redacted have made their climb back all the way into the lead here with just over a minute left.
Well, you know, initially in the match we saw, is that in?
Okay.
Oh my goodness, it's just in. Okay, well, let's pause on analysis for a second because that should not be happening. The double fake usually leads to a free touch for the goalie, but I mean, good reaction by NOVO. They chipped it.
Redacted, they're trying to gain back that possession, and not only that, but just the same level of aggression that they were starting to find in the middle of this game one has been lost. And on the defensive end, it just crumbles.
I mean, everybody's just left that for someone else. 2Piece left it for Talk. Talk thought 2Piece was going to take it, and you look at the comparison. NOVO are sending everyone. You got Redacted.
2Piece to clear out. And Redacted just trying to be a little bit more aware of who is where on the pitch now. With the last 5 to go, the demo comes out. No shot. Instead, it's NOVO going for the race in that orange.
That's good play by NOVO. In the hunt for the ground, they get it.
Something for NOVO. Redacted is getting a little bit quicker with these hands up to kind of slow them down. This ball gets thrown out. Quick loss of possession for NOVO. Down over to Wavy. Wavy a little high, leaves this one to 2Piece.
Oh my.
And that's a great save to keep them down.
Yeah, another good stop by NOVO. Redacted.
That's a really good point there. I think the mind games in a series like this are going to be fairly important to bring. Corner over to himself. A Chronic caught it and sent it down. 2Piece coming in a little bit too early. He was lucky that Wavy was already on the back end of that, anticipating potential miss. And 3 minutes in, NOVO slowly regaining their pressure, but that big clear could be detrimental.
What a play by Wavy. NOVO conceded possession. They gave it away, but look at Wavy going 1v2 with the backboard double.
I mean, that's Wavy for you. He can take the solo plays on his own. There's a lot of respect on his name for what he is capable of. Great opener there for Redacted. We're going to see how they respond. Chronic pinch off the ceiling, down to himself.
I think it's an own goal. Like Chronic putting the pressure on them. with the double tap. He's sealing pitches this forward, recovers well. And they looked like it had an orange trail, but Acronic was there to score it if they didn't touch it.
Was coming into this one sick. There was talk that he potentially wouldn't be here, and still showing up playing like nothing's even wrong.
Yeah, he looks great. Oh, the bomb! Acronic's unable to save that one. And again, Redacted showed us this in the previous game. If NOVO are going to put players in front of the ball like Nico did there, then that leaves the last man isolated. Acronic wanted to push up into the follow-up position, the second man position, but playing the enforcer role for this team. But a lot of these bumps, as useful as they are, they're not coming at the same time as an attack for NOVO. They're coming at the time that they need to be doing some defending.
You're so slow with that. You just had to do a little faster. You actually could have gotten that one in there. Triple shots taken from Redacted. Wavy.
Yeah, what a game for Wavy. He's had the double tap, and now he's flip resetting in defense and keeping control of the ball. 20 seconds to go. NOVO trailing, and it might be by 2. Talk with the open net. He buries it. NOVO have even more work to do.
Another one on in. Acronic lost possession of this ball back in the Redacted corner, and at that point it was just a race for time. Talk very confident with that one, and a 2-goal lead into the last 17. It doesn't get more difficult than that to try and get back into this.
You know, NOVO, they were able to make an incredible comeback win in their opening match in the EU tournament on Friday. So don't count them out, even though Redacted have taken control of the series. The tail end of game 1, and I think almost all of game 2 has looked Redacted favored. And outside of the defensive lapses at the end of game 1.
That does give his team time to recenter themselves in that blue half. First minute of gameplay has been fairly back and forth here. We're trying to see who's first to gain possession, and it's going to be Redacted. A clean catch and pass on over into their net.
That's that little fake challenge there. That was all it took. Talk just fake challenge. NOVO gave the ball away. They panicked. That was not the right play. They needed to keep control of that. Low 50 it.
From Nico, he's been fairly consistent with predicting where a lot of these shots go and getting there down in time. He's going to have to go for it again. He's got his back. 2-2 piece. Wavy's got the attempt, but it's high and wide. Sends it back down center. And NOVO managed to get themselves out, but there's no space to get back to themselves. Instead, it's just Wavy already up, and another save from Acronic keeps them in this.
Just good saves again and again from NOVO, but Redacted are just piling on the pressure. Looking more and more likely that they're going to score. And there it is. Wavy puts it under the crossbar for 2-0. And with every passing game, Hark, Redacted are getting stronger. NOVO are looking lost for ideas.
They're one of those teams that are just so adaptive. All it takes is
you're joking.
everybody going up on this one, but everybody being left, excuse me, as that third man on solo could be a problem.
Oh, it looked like there might be a chance for NOVO, but now it's wide open the other way. Redacted 3-0. NOVO had a demo in the goalie. They had a center ball, but Acronic decided he didn't want to take the risk and instead opted to just leave the net open. Not the best idea there, and they pay the price.
Feel the frustration, and then of course on the other end of the field you can totally sense that Redacted have figured out a game plan that works. It's these quick follow-ups into shots after shots, and Wavy committing at the right time once again puts Redacted up 4-0.
Yeah, they're just not getting clear balls, are they? Giek again just clearing it straight towards the middle. That's exactly how they conceded the first goal this game. And NOVO losing control of possession and defense, just costing them over and over again. Double fake kickoff, and it's going to be another one. Giek just leaves the ball.
This looks like my lobbies.
It's going to be 5. Well, we might need to go back to the drawing board.
Guys,
that one.
What are we doing?
Well played, Wavy, though. He dodges the demo, and he manipulates the 50 in his favor. And NOVO haven't had another pace to play at. They've not had any other tricks up their sleeve in the first 3 games of the series. So big changes needed. I think the defensive control has to be significantly improved. Wavy's even saving the ground double there. Nico puts in 1, but surely no more than consolation.
Yeah, this is definitely like a road for the home kind of shot, but hey, listen, if you could do that a lot more in the next, you might actually have a chance to get back on into this and find your groove.
It was a great almost goal there by Giek, but Wavy somehow read it, saved it. Yeah, NOVO not really getting a lot of momentum at the end of this one. They really fell apart in the hunt for the comeback. Redacted, extremely good at punishing the small mistakes that NOVO have made. And they've been clinical with their finishing. The passing plays especially in this game in the final third. That would be a great win for them in the hunt for the yard.
A great 50 here from Wavy. Leaves it for Tom.
Oh!
Actually so gross. I love this three-man play so much. They come in full steam ahead.
Wow.
Just a gorgeous fake. And of course the off chance that had gone posted out, but 2Piece had already full committed on that. A little too antsy with how close they're sending people up on it, and that last man is getting so awkward. And I love this from Talk. The amount of times he's just kind of lurking in the NOVO have resulted in goals exactly like this. He was lurking on that right mid, and you see the quick airplay just to go over one. Nobody prepared for him to take that big of a 50 on in, and it's just, and Wavy's been the one to really keep him out.
Yeah, they're all looking like they're ready to seize the win here. Talk with a beautiful pass mid. Wavy wants a double, and he gets what he wants. It's just clean gameplay, precision from Redacted. I mean, what a pass by Talk. Wavy dissects the last defender.
What a debut from Talk as well. You bring this player in, this young gun that finally gets a chance with two players that have a fair amount of experience in the RLCS, although they are fairly new in their own respective rights as well. This one carried across the goal line. Nico's gonna say, I don't care about none of that or none of you. I got one more game to get through.
Yeah, 2Piece wanted to take control there, but he just didn't have enough time. Couldn't take the ball up the back wall. It goes mid, and NOVO do get a goal.
Going for that bump in the back end. Talk said, nope, get out of my side. You're going home with me as we take this ball to your half.
Whoa.
They 50 over, and it's it.
Oh, well, that was just super unnecessary from 2Piece. I mean, Talk with the back pass is a cool idea, but you can't be playing the ball up in front of you as last man.
They both deny him an attempt. He's been the one that's gotten Redacted heavily into this series as quickly as they could. But now that lead only remains at 1.
Oh, 10.
Oh, off the corner!
10.
Talk's back!
And Giak with yet another double face spam. This one is going to be a tilter. He didn't expect that one to just go straight past him. He thought, worst case scenario, I'm getting a 50-50, but...
Mid boost spawns in 2Piece's favor. And right now, Redacted know that they own NOVO all over the field.
Could
Another
easily
one.
be. Oh, not quite. It's a good clear coming through, but now 2Piece putting the pressure on, and this is safe pressure, not like so which we saw earlier on. Lovely back pass. 2Piece does make it 5-2, and that should be the goal to send them into the next round.
Redacted have gone from the Bluetooth handshakes to Wavy doing little finger guns up at the boys, and they're headed to the next round.
Yeah, and Org's got to pick up this team. And Org has to pick up this team. I think they're absolutely going to be in the run-in for the Boston Major, and indeed every international event this season. This is a sequence of extremely impressive results, and the manner in which they've won this one, especially impressive. Really, they can improve on this. A lot of the goals they've conceded